Why do narcissists need to create chaos? Ugh. By the end of this video, I'm going to explain to you why they need to create chaos in our lives. It is so annoying, but you're going to understand why. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung. I am a narcissist negotiation expert, and I'm a lawyer. And on this channel and in these videos, I help you survive narcissists by giving you real tips, tricks, resources, powerful tools so that you can actually survive narcissists. If that sounds like something that you want, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Okay. So why do I do this? I do this because I have had to deal with narcissists in my law practice, but I've also had to deal with them in my real life. And I know what it's like. I've had to deal with them creating chaos in my own life. Yeah, I had to deal with not just one, but two covert narcissists actually targeting me, not as husbands, but close enough to actually cause real drama, trauma, and chaos, as I like to say, drama, trauma, and chaos. And I have helped people create real freedom, possibility, and purpose in their real lives. So I'm on this mission. I'm on this crusade to help people actually save your lives. And I understand why they need to create chaos. They do it in all aspects of your lives, especially in negotiations, because with narcissists, you're either for them or against them. And when you are against them, they've decided you are public enemy number one. They want to take you down. Why? Because they want to take you down before you take them down. It's a black and white world with them. They want to feel powerful. And how can they feel powerful? Well, if they create chaos, then they can intimidate you. They enjoy that power. They enjoy stirring things up. They like to see you squirm. They like to see you be intimidated. So they like to make that world chaotic because then they feel like they're controlling it. They're stirring the pot. If they've made the world chaotic, then they've done that. Oh, look what I've done. I'm looking at the people scurrying around that I've made scurry. They think they've done that. It's like they've made the minions all scurry around, even if it's only for a minute, right? And they want to destroy anybody who is threatening their sense of power or their sense of self-worth. So they enjoy creating this chaos because it also distracts them from their own sense of insecurity, their own sense of problems with their own sense of self-worth. And so it's a coping mechanism. It helps them avoid their own sense of insecurities and shame. They carry a deep sense of shame. It's the same reason, by the way, that they always create chaos around holidays and birthdays. They don't want people to not be paying attention to them. They want all the focus and attention on themselves. And if you want to know more all about why narcissists like to ruin holidays, definitely check out my video on why narcissists ruin holidays. Holidays are coming up soon, so might as well find out why. Go check it out. Check out my video on why narcissists ruin holidays coming up. And by the way, if you guys have seen this, definitely give me a totally in the comments, or give me your example of what you have seen on how the narcissist has created chaos in your lives. Okay, so the other way that narcissists love to create chaos is through verbal abuse, through physical violence, And why do narcissists do anything that they do? Well, they get supply from it. Everything they do is to get this narcissistic supply, which is anything that feeds their ego. And remember what I said, that there's a hierarchy of supply. And there's that diamond level supply, which is the outer things. The big house, the money, the prestigious job, the prestigious cars, the prestigious friends, the things that they would be happy to tell people about. But then there's what I call the dark underbelly of narcissistic supply, which is I'm going to control you, debase you, diminish you, manipulate you. And that is where that chaos comes from. And because they don't have any care or concern or empathy for other people's feelings, manipulating people and as if they're game pieces on a board, creating chaos in their lives, telling a piece of gossip or saying something about somebody that's not true, creating that chaos, filing a motion in court that is totally false, whatever. It doesn't bother them because they're narcissists. That creates chaos. They don't have any feeling about that. They get supply from it, feeds their ego. They have now stirred the pot. It feeds their ego. They get a high from that. And by the way, they can get chaos also. They can create a sense of chaos by false promises, promising somebody something and that person, oh, I'm excited. This is going to happen. And then not keeping that promise, letting that person down. They can't keep the promise. That creates chaos in somebody's life. And they get a high from that. It's really sick. Or sabotaging somebody's relationship and telling somebody something about them, or showing up in a situation, getting attention, showing up at an event that they shouldn't be at to get attention, creates chaos. They get something out of that. Showing up when somebody is sick at the hospital and getting attention from that also can create chaos. They love that. It all is for the one thing, narcissistic supply, to get their ego fed. That's it, because that's what they're after. It's always what they're after. It's all to feed their ego. That's why they need to create their chaos. They get a high from it. And because they don't have any sense of care, concern, or empathy for others, it's not tied to their people's feelings. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. They don't have any sense of guilt. If you're standing over there wondering, how can they do that to somebody? Don't they wonder about the consequences? Don't they feel anything for anybody? Don't they wonder about ruining somebody's lives? Or no, the answer is no. And so stop doing that exercise. It's not going to get you anywhere. Forget about it. Stop wondering why or how they could. Or that for you is a big waste of time. Just accept they are who they are. You are not going to get closure. You are not going to get them to see the error of their ways. All of those things are a waste of time for you. You are better off stopping focusing on that. The more you give it energy, the more it will multiply. What you focus on, you get more of. So focus on something that will actually bring you more of what you want. Let go of that. Namaste and walk away. Send them light. Move on. That is the best advice that I can give you. Right? So start, if you are negotiating with them and you still have to deal with them, start with getting my free Crush My Negotiation Prep worksheet. You definitely want that at winmynegotiation.com. And join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. Do those two things. They're both completely free. So start with those two things for sure. And subscribe to this channel. Again, totally free. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. It is time for you to slay. That is my brand, Slay Your Negotiation with Rebecca Zung. And I send you light. I send you love. I am so glad that you're here. You got this. Never give in, never give up. And I will see you in the next video.